hasn't dared.
Better Dig 2, the band Perry, Kicks 105.5. Good morning to you. It is 7:46, as we do every hump day.
Not every hump day. We didn't do it last week.
That's right, because some people are slackers. Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agencies and Good Policies. So, no, you weren't slacking. You were actually improving your business, and I got to give you props for that, for continuing to keep up on things. And
Don't thank me. Thank the state of Vermont for requiring that I do that.
that you continue to be abreast of things for your licensing.
Yeah, we're required to get 24 CE credits to maintain our license, which is really not a lot. So we certainly enjoy it. We try to sign up for classes that are really going to help us out in terms of learning something new or learning something that's adjusting or changed. So it's definitely a good thing. But
was there anything that you were like, oh, that's interesting? Or were you just like...
Actually, no, last week was great. Last week we talked a lot. It was a commercial seminar, so all commercial lines. So we talked about business owners' policies, commercial auto policies. And
commercials as in commercial business, not commercials as in call Mike Barrett.
Right.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. As in, if you have a business and you need insurance, this might be the policy for you. So, which we do a fair amount of, which is pretty awesome. We definitely have a lot of offerings for business insurance at our office for both the business general liability, in many cases liquor liability, and commercial auto. So it all came in handy.
We were talking about different things that you do, but you do. But I said it was National Life Insurance Day, and you said that's something we don't do at this juncture, but you're possibly going to do that in the future.
It's certainly in our horizon. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Do you have people that call up and want to have everything covered, and that's something that you don't do? Do you recommend somebody? Do you say, hey, I have this friend who...
We don't. We make it a point not to do recommendations necessarily. We give names. We say, here's some folks that we know that do it.
Okay.
So they can decide. So if you have a windshield crack, we don't say go to this company only. We say, well, here's 3 or 4 companies that do it, because people are always looking for that contact. So we want to make sure we're able to give them that information, but we don't go to this guy. He's great.
I always eat at the St. Johnsbury House of Pizza. Okay, so and then when you're done eating, you can slide down a couple of doors and go see Mike Barrett at Barrett Insurance Agency.
There you go.
So you went to where? You went to Montpelier?
No, last week was in West Lebanon.
Okay, West Lebanon.
Yeah.
Is there anything out there?
What, in West Lebanon?
Yeah. Anything
Yeah.
interesting? Yeah, really?
In West Lebanon?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's out there?
All kinds of great things.
Okay.
You've never been to West Leb?
I can't seem to think that I have.
Well, go to Route 12A and ask me if there's anything down there.
My wife keeps me on a chain in a closet, except for dinner times, and then I just come out and eat.
No, they got some nice places down there. I lived down there for about 5 years before coming back up this way, so I'm familiar with the area.
Oh, is that where you ran away to?
That was, made a full hour away.
Yeah.
Before my leash ran out, I got pulled back.
You need more gas money next time.
I do.
So things are going well. Your wife, your kid, your dog, everybody is doing just dandy. Anything interesting in the home front?
No, it's all pretty
quiet. No news is good news.
Exactly. So one thing actually because I told you that I had absolutely nothing in my head to talk about this morning.
And that's quite evident.
Quite evident. Yeah, because I'm letting you lead the charge, which is, wow.
And I got nothing either, so I'm just filling the void with da-da-da-da-da-da.
I wanted to talk briefly about non-renewals.
Okay.
What is a non-renewal?
I have no idea, but I feel that this is going to be a hot topic.
Oh, well, not hot, but it'll certainly be a topic. So non-renewals are issued by an insurance carrier to say, hey, look, because almost all policies automatically renew. And a non-renewal says, hey, look, something's changed in this circumstance with this risk for you. We are no longer going to write your insurance. So at your next renewal date, we are opting to not renew your policy. And you get an official notice when that happens. Now, what is a non-renewal? Non-renewal says we're done because...
That's a rude denial letter, it sounds like to me.
A little bit. Sometimes a non-renewal can be for really bad reasons. Sometimes it can be just for a simple change. Maybe the company is no longer writing that line of business in the state of Vermont or New Hampshire. Maybe that company is no longer working with that specific agency. So as a result, you're not the client of the company, you're the client of the agency. So because that's no longer a relationship that's continuing, that's another reason for non-renewal. Some of the harsher ones would be you've had too many losses. Maybe some of the not so hard ones, but definitely not always easy to see. Maybe you're selling your home and you've moved out, but you still have a homeowner policy, and the house is essentially unoccupied or vacant for a period of time, company's aware of that. They go, well, this insures a home occupied by a homeowner. Neither is the case here. We're not renewing. Maybe you have a Vermont auto policy, but you've moved to New Hampshire and you're unable to prove that you are still a Vermont resident, or vice versa. So there's so many reasons. So sometimes non-renewals can be bad. Now, in the world of the industry, when you go to a new carrier, say you got broken up with by the previous carrier with a non-renewal, sometimes that new carrier does not like the non-renewal. So that can put you in a bit of a pickle in some cases, but certainly worth having a dialogue with the new agent or the existing agent that you have that can still work with you to try to get you back into some coverage.
I think the person that should be responsible for those non-renewal letters, a couple of my ex-wives, I've got some names that I can pass along to you.
A couple?
I've had a couple of ex-wives, yes. Let's not go there. It reminds me of that time that I was kicked out of Weight Watchers. This is a non-renewable situation, Sean.
We have determined we can't help you.
But I'll pay you more, please. My mother said I have to come. All right. If you want to talk more about whatever he talks about.
Non-renewals, Liz Taylor, or Sean.
Call Mike Barrett at a Barrett Insurance Agency in downtown St. Johnsbury.
Yes, give us a call, 802-748-5224. Visit our website at thebarrettagency.com. You can also check us out on Facebook. We would appreciate a like if you would like. That'd be great. Barrett Insurance Agency on Facebook. And go to our Google Plus and our YouTube page as well.
I don't know about your wife, but mine, it doesn't matter what it is. She'll just press like on everything. She just goes through and likes everything. And I'm like, honey, that was somebody's funeral. Oh, Daddy, unlike that. Now it says you dislike that. You can't.
Well, now they have the different expressions that you can do. So now she can think about it and become sad.
Yeah, the emoji.
The emoji.
The emoji. Yep. All right, buddy, you take care. I'll talk to you next hump day.
All righty.
You've decided to set your roots here. And well over 100 years ago, we did too. We're Union Bank.